Case acceptance, Lululemon, whiskey samplers, and saving money. 4 things dentisting people love. I'm here with my awesome friend, Kiera Dent from the A-Team. I'm going to be a speaker at the summit coming up. Kiera, first, right off the bat, go with the important stuff. How can people win Lululemon or a whiskey sampler?
Right? I agree that that's the most important thing. Paul, I appreciate you so much. I cannot wait for us to both be at the summit together. You guys, this is going to be the best CE event with the best ROI for your time. So be sure to join us May 14th, 15th. You guys go to summit.thedentalateam.com. Use coupon code SummitPaul. Today only, you guys will be, you get $300 off the team ticket. Plus, you're going to have a chance to win the whiskey sampler or Lululemon, both of which I know I would definitely just do it for the Lululemon. Paul, I'm not sure what your go-to is.
I would do both. I have some Lululemon sweatpants. Now, tell us how Nacho nuts this deal is. So if they take the $300, how much can their whole team can go for what cost, Kiera?
Legitimately, it is, let me double check for you guys right now. It's $497 is what it's going to be. So for your whole team, $500 for 2 days, 12 CE credits, and not to mention, like, that's great. It's the best CE event, in my opinion, next to Paul Goodman's, of course. And the reality is, like, we're going to teach you how to increase your case acceptance from 50% to 100%. Like, literally, we're going to do that. Paul, you're going to talk about how to do associate onboarding. We're going to teach you guys how to do leadership. Like, the ROI from that $500 is, I mean, we've increased the practice $27,000 in 1 day by these simple things we're going to implement. So if that's
the stress reduction that you have as a practice owner, the things that you've done for our practice, hearing the word Kiera Dent in our practice is almost a daily thing. Kiera says this about hiring. Kiera says, yes, we can, but that's what you need. Sometimes you need somebody else to literally say the exact same things you've been saying, because it comes from a different voice to help you do what all of us want to do, reduce the number of times we want to cry inside a day. So you said one of my favorite things, case acceptance. I was in my office yesterday doing large case consults. So tell us a little bit about this case acceptance protocol, how you're going to help people increase that.
For sure. So we're actually going to have you guys role play, which I know doesn't feel sexy or fun. However, as a full team, we're going to teach you guys literally like, okay, docs, we need you to say this. Team members are going to do this, and it works like magic. So the simple little way is basically, docs, you just put a nice pretty bow on the end of your exams for us. And all it's doing is just giving clarity to our patients. So helping us know next visit, when do they need to come back and for how much time? So doctors put that nice pretty bow on. They hand the package to me as a hygienist or assistant. I then take that up front. Like, this literally is your perfect little handoff. People always want to know, how do I get my handoffs done? So this nice little bow is a perfect package. We've done it in hundreds of practices. I've literally seen, and I just did it again, 50% to 100% case acceptance in 1 day by this nice little handoff. So what we're going to do is, it's great to hear it on a podcast. It's great to hear it here live, but like, we're going to put your whole team together. We're going to show you guys how to do it, and then have you guys practice with each other. So on Monday morning, your case acceptance is literally sitting at 100%. People are shocked. I had a girl tell me the other day, she's like, Kiera, there's no way a patient's going to walk up here and tell me what they need to come back for. And so I just was like, just try it. Like, let's just see what happens. And sure enough, like, patient after patient after patient came up like, so Dr. Goodman wants to get me back like 2 weeks for a crown. I need to get that crown. So they're already bought in. Paul, your life's super happy. Treatment coordinator's life is super happy. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, you're ready to come back. So that's just one of the pieces that we're going to do, and how we're going to get the whole team.
That brings me up to this guy for happiness, or this female dentist, because it's our mind, words, and hand skills. And what happens is, dentists, we learn a lot about the Krebs cycle, does not help you out with case acceptance, but moving people forward. And we get our normal people, our team members. Once you work in a dental office, you're not totally normal, but you're not a dentist, and they want to hear from people like them. So I've been at this for 15 years. I used to do it all myself, but now when I bring in Kate, who loves you, into my office and say, hey, Kate's going to go over this, it's just a great energy. It's a great handoff. Then I can go deal with putting out another fire, checking other hygiene patient, doing that. So I just think that alone, to get your team on board with this. Now, I know my dentist people, Kiera, they need details, okay? They're not always the easiest to move forward. So when is this summit?
This summit is May 14th and 15th. It's all virtual. So I know you might be seeing patients on Friday. Totally fine. Anyone who signs up gets a week replay of it. So that's okay. But it's a really good opportunity. And also, we have a whole agenda. So that way, let's say you're like, oh, Kiera's going to be busy as the office manager. These are the times for your office manager to show up. So we made it very simple. Paul's speaking on Saturday, so make sure you're all there Saturday morning. Paul's kicking off our Saturday, but May 14th, 15th, summit.thedentalateam.com. Use the coupon code Summit Paul for the team ticket.
That's great. I mean, I know my dentist people, Kiera, they like a deal. They're hashtag dentist cheap. So use this deal to make your spring and summer happier, less annoying. There's so many things that go on during the pandemic. I mean, it's hard for a new dentist to relate to this, Kiera, but sometimes when people say yes to treatment, it's just nice for your morale. Whether you make a lot of money, a little bit of money, I mean, you're here, you're trying. When you're at this for 15 years, you just want people to feel like they want to move forward. They're always glad they did it. I mean, I think this should be your tagline, Kiera. Do you ever have that patient that doesn't want to do an implant, but then they're really glad they did the implant? You should be like, are you one of those dental teams that not sure if you want to get training, but then you're really glad you did the A-team training?
That is a good one, Paul.
So it's kindly annoying someone. Go to that gym. You're glad you did it. It impacts you forever. I'm so glad to be talking about associates. One more time, who are some of the other people they're going to be seeing at this summit?
Yeah, so obviously Dr. Nacho himself will be there. You guys, I'm excited to hear how to get your whole team to incorporate for associates. We're also going to have Erin Elliott. Paul, I know you and I are huge fans of Erin. She's teaching how to do sleep apnea with the whole team. So again, you usually go to sleep apnea for the doctor, but how do you get your team to get on board with this? So she's going to teach about that. Dr. Jenny Perna, she's actually going to teach some yoga stretches to help like those neck and shoulders. Just simple little things you can do in the chair. And we have Mike McAlowicz, author of Profit First, speaking of building your financial freedom. We have Ryan Isaac, who's going to be doing a breakout session with the doctors, helping you build to ensure that you're successful and that you know when you can actually retire. Plus, we have breakouts for every single department.
I don't want to say anything here, but this really seems like a Nacho-themed event. A lot of different toppings, making it all magical, coming together, just like nachos, you know. But that's how dentists. I was in my office all day yesterday. I'll be there tomorrow. I mean, the game of dentisting is full contact arts and crafts on people who don't want to be there. And you have to have all parts of your game together. And one miscue of not saying the price right or not getting people moving in the right lane can throw the whole thing off. So what you do is just awesome. So thrilled to be a part of it. Thanks so much, Kiera. If people just want to learn more, you guys have an awesome Instagram account. I'm always inspired by Instagram. Where are some other ways people can follow the A-Team and what you do?
For sure. You guys can email us hello@thedentalateam.com. Pop on over to thedentalateam.com. You can listen to our podcast. We have a really fun small snippet podcast, The Dental A Team. We made it for team members, but I'll be honest, doctors love it. Paul, it's like very simple. You love that. Like simple, concise, actionable content. That's what we do. And I know that's what the Nacho family is about.
Love it. Simple strategy for success. Well, I'll see you guys there. Thanks so much, Kiera. My team will share in the comments. Take advantage of the $300 off. You're going to be glad you did. Thanks so much, Kiera.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you there.